Welcome to Push to Pass podcast with JP Murray, a discussion about business, racing, sports, and life. This podcast delivers insights on what makes businesses, teams, and people successful based on real-life business experiences. Following a career with America's largest associations, JP Murray founded the Murray Company, one of Washington, D.C.'s most successful consulting firms. The company was acquired successfully and enabled him to launch JP Murray Racing, a business development and sponsorship agency for auto racing teams. Here is JP.
Hello there, welcome to the Push to Pass podcast. Today's topic's about shifting jobs and careers and dealing with some of the anxious moments around it. I'm JP Murray, and today we will explore why humility and a growth mindset are crucial for success in navigating these transitions in your career. I just updated my biography, and in effect I had 6 career shifts over my professional activity over the last 30 years, and that seems like a lot, but I don't know if I ever really have reflected and prepared myself mentally for the shift or was thoughtful about the adaptation. My focus was more on the logistics, the title, the pay, the location, the work. So when we change careers, it's common to carry a sense of pride and identity tied to our previous job or industry. However, when you adapt to new environments and you're learning new skills and getting involved with a new network in some ways, it requires us to kind of embrace humbleness and be willing to be a beginner and a learner once again. You move from New York City to Bug Tussle, Oklahoma, and no one in Bug Tussle, Oklahoma cares about New York City or what you did there. In fact, in some cases, they may not want you there. They may resent it just a little bit. Putting your ego aside means being open to feedback, listening to others with different perspectives, and accepting that failure and mistakes may come along the way. Embracing this kind of growth mindset and being comfortable with being uncomfortable are key elements in the success of the shift and the new career for you. You are open-minded to new realities, especially with your external interactions, and then recall that some of your skills and your expertise do apply. Your library of work that does have some relevance. So it's important to recognize that the qualities and skills you've developed in your previous career and over time are often transferable. Skills like being a service-oriented professional, a communicator and storyteller, understanding business processes, and having some financial acuity can make yourself valuable in the new industry that you're involved in. But it is critical and crucial to understand that your new industry network doesn't know this or maybe even trust you yet, and building that foundation takes some time and intention. Your current network may not abandon you entirely, but it's important to acknowledge that many of those people are primarily focused on their own things, so they may not be able to help you. And frankly, don't fixate on any resentment or kind of lack of engagement that they may have once you've left the industry. It's okay. Instead, focus on creating new connections and establishing trust in your new industry. And I like to do that through thought leadership and content and putting yourself out there and making yourself available. It takes time, but you know it's important. Shifting careers like this requires a self-awareness exercise. It's about identifying the areas that fulfill you and serve your purpose, and as you enter the second half of your professional journey, finding ways that you can fulfill that. Sometimes we find ourselves on a treadmill doing the things that aren't challenging, rewarding, or fulfilling, but we just keep doing it because it's our habit. The good news is that you can get off that ride, but it takes desire and self-awareness to make the change that aligns with your new passions or your true passions and goals. As you do shift, I want you to be aware of the anxious moments that may come up. Do you ever find yourself feeling kind of anxious about an important sales call, presentation, or speech, even if you're in the business for a long time? Trust me, you're not alone. I've been through it, but fear not. I've got 3 exercises that I've found to be helpful over the years. First, what I've learned is the key is to learn that anxiety often comes from a lack of confidence in your preparation. And the key there is to shift your focus from yourself to the client or the prospect or whoever you're having the meeting with. Take a moment to think about what they need to have addressed or expect from your interaction. Revisit your original notes and ensure that your presentation, your discussion aligns with their number one need. Now, here's another idea. Lay yourself at the altar of service. Instead of making it about you, can you make it about serving and helping? Ask yourself and prepare your head, what can I do to help them? And really give all your mind, body, and soul to that task. How can I help? And remember, the ultimate goal is to be of service. Next, reflect on your true intent. Remind yourself that your intent is to address the customer's needs precisely. Even if there's pushback on your strategies, stay focused on your pure intent to help them. This mindset will keep you grounded and confident. By practicing these exercises, you'll notice a significant decrease in anxiety. But that's not all. The audience will also respond positively to your dedication and your energy. They'll feel your genuine desire to serve, and that connection will really make all the difference. So next time, think about the client, prepare, embrace the mindset of service, and stay true to your intent. And I guarantee you, you'll conquer your anxiety and leave a fantastic impression. Hey friends, hope this is helpful. Will you do me a favor and share this podcast with a friend? Post it and say, hey man, I like this stuff. You might too. Talk soon. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye now.
Thank you for listening to the Push to Pass podcast with JP Murray, a discussion about business, racing, sports, and life. If you would like to sponsor Push to Pass, send an email to jp@jpmurray.com. Follow JP on Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube. His website is jpmurray.com. Until next time, push yourself to pass the competition. Thanks for listening.